It's too early. No, I'm kidding. Welcome in, everybody. I had to do it. Welcome in, everybody, to a somewhat early morning, if you will, early afternoon matchup here of Binding of Isaac Racing League second season. Where is the music? I was wondering when that was going to actually work. Anyways, clicking on over, like I was saying, we got ourselves a good one here. Rah! Bystro is all ready for this. This worked last time. Man got his first win by face painting, getting all hyped up for it. And I think he's going with it again. But your Carolina Panthers on the right-hand side, Cdrbystro, as you can see, all sorts of worked up for this race. And, well, as you can see, we got a couple of real nice animals playing. And, oh, my God! No, I'm kidding. We got Melloace on the left-hand side, your Atlanta Falcons representative. So we got ourselves a divisional matchup here that's got a lot of implications on it. Mello looking to win this and move himself. Oh, my God, the gifts. Saw that already. You can't hide that. I already saw you. I saw that over there. God dang it, hold on. I'm going to have to recapture Bystros. That's going to drive me absolutely nutty. Oh, well. Anyways, welcome in. Like I was saying, what we're going to do here is a best 2 out of 3 through the Womb 2. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. And whoever takes out Mom's Heart first is going to be the winner. Get a point down at the bottom of the screen added to where you see those zeros right now. Now, the trick to this is that there are 7 banned items. We got the same save file. We're both going to use Isaac, but there are 7 banned items. If I were actually clicked into chat, I could actually type these out for you, and there we go. So they're on the way down. They can only use the D6 against and cannot pick up Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, the Shovel, and the Toothpicks. Toothpicks are the exception. You can actually pick those up if you want. They're a shot speed increase. That's it, though. We haven't seen a single racer take them yet this year, given the opportunity. So, like I was saying, excuse me, these two are on a call. Let me get you. There's a split link already. Thank you very much, Sherman. Already beat me to it. Appreciate it, guys. But there's a split link to get into both Mello and Bystro's channels side by side. Be sure to go in. Wish them both good luck. Yes, I'm having a little bit of fun with the nicknames, but you get the idea. Either way, though, that'll get you into both of their channels. So, like I said, wish them both good luck. Support them both if you guys would. There's a click to tweet link. Thank you guys very much for all the support, obviously, and whenever these two are ready, they're going to take off and be on their way. On that note, I'm actually going to somewhat recapture Bystros momentarily here. Feel free to do this without me, or while not worrying about me here, guys. Like, feel free to go ahead and take off. So, anytime you're ready. And on that note, like I said, give me 1 second to mess with something here. Sorry for seeing all the background stuff, but I'm a derp at window capturing some days, apparently, so... Oops. Oh, that's going to be so much better. Okay, that's already so much better. And we're off and running, so we got the teleporting remote for Cdrbystro to start with, and he's just going to go straight ahead and use it to teleport directly, randomly, mind you, into his store, and then get directly over to his boss fight. So again, the teleporting remote's starting to become a little bit of a friend for all of our racers here. That's close enough for now. I'll deal with it later. And Mello, not too happy with his start. Going to go ahead and restart. On that note, we got... Wow. On that note, we got dueling teleporting remotes. Now, mind you, Mello doesn't want it. But we do have our oh-so-favorite friend Famine showing up on the right side, who's just kind enough to say hey to everybody, so I think we should return the favor. Everybody? Hey. Back at Famine, if you would. Ooh, down to 1 heart, though. Bystro playing this a little risky at the moment. Is holding on to a Sun card, which is a full heal, full map reveal, and damage to everything in the room, but I know he doesn't want to use it yet. On that note of not wanting to use it, Mello's got himself Guppy's tail, but apparently wants no part of being a cute little kitty cat. And especially early on, you don't really want to jinx yourself into, well, curse yourself, if you will, into having no keys and nothing but locked chests, especially when you don't have any. So speaking of that, on into the item room, yeah, that's a reset anyways. Speedball would have been movement speed and shot speed increase for Melloace, but again, no thank you. Bystro already on his second floor here, looking for a key to get into that second item room. Got a cube of meat, as you can see floating around him, will actually damage anything it touches, also block incoming shots for him. As it gets more, we'll talk about what it does for you, but for the time being, obviously just the one, gonna block shots and physically damage anything touching it. And let's see, new item room here, Mom's Pad, which do you take? Teleporting remote, that answers that question. So Bystro amazingly getting into what would have been his very next room he had to clear with that random teleport. And welcome to the internet, especially on a weekend where randomly you're going to drop frames, so enjoy the fun of that. So again, that's just going to happen. It'll clear itself up pretty quickly from time to time there. Alright, another absolutely empty curse room. By the way, poison bombs and 5 extra bombs picked up with Bob's curse there for Melloace. So, as you noticed, every bomb in the game, including that troll bomb for him, had poison effect. Now, you are not affected by that, so it's not that big of a deal. Why didn't he take Speedball? Because it's not damage up on the first floor. In a race situation, you basically want something either, like, at the very least, bombs, but you pretty much want something with damage. Alright, he's flat out frozen at this point. Yep, Mello dropped offline. This has been happening to him, basically. Like, he's dropping offline every couple of seconds on his cast. Yep, Twitch is in flat out derp mode at the moment. So I don't know if Bystro's noticed or not, or if Mello even knows that he's offline. Ooh, which may not matter anyways. Bystro getting cheap shotted there, back down to the beginning here. Yep, by the way, if you guys can't hear me, Mello's offline still. Alright, so there's a pause. We'll wait until Mello gets back online here. He's been dropping offline like every couple of seconds. Literally, it's been just for a second, and then it just popped right back up. So I figured this one was just going to refresh again, but no such luck this time, apparently. So, welcome to LCS weekends. Crap happens. Crapola happens. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, keep in mind, the chat just derped out. Crap's going to happen, so... Again, not a big deal. And as we're on the first couple of floors, it's not like it's like, all right, it's coming down to the last second. Oh, crap, Bystro's getting an advantage because Mello's offline. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter at the moment. It does, but it doesn't. So, not a big deal. We just pause, we wait, get Mello back online. Things will be all cool. And hell, look at what happened to me in week 7. Do I need to say more? Do I need to say more than that? Nope, Twitch chat actually works, thank goodness. Oh, you can go ahead and put it in again, Minecraft. I scrolled up, I can't even see it, honestly. So go ahead and put it in again. I didn't even find it. I was looking, but I didn't see it. There's the split link for you. Oh god, are you kidding me? Your keyboard... Oh god. Oh... Wow, that sucks. Welcome back, Mello. Oh, wow, your internet totally died that time. Wow. Yeah, welcome to the weekends, guys. So that wasn't even Twitch. That was just flat out Mello's internet dying off on him. So welcome back, dude. I think CDR forgot that he had his an enemy still in the room. He almost got shit shot there. That would have been a cheap shot, dude. Did you forget you had that enemy in the room? We'll get Mello back online in a second or two. It'll be all good. I've never understood, quite honestly, anything about League of Legends, so, I mean, if I understood it, it may not be boring to me, but I really just don't know what's going on. I get what's going on. I get how to win. But, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get the real finite points to it because I don't know anything about the game in depth. So, to me, it's not as entertaining as it could be. Like, they're talking about all these things, and it's just like, wait, what happened? Screw it. Like, there we go. Mello's back online. Like I was saying, it wasn't going to take him long. Looks like he's also picked up Speed Belt and the Small Rock. So he's got himself movement speed with the belt, and damage increase, fire rate increase, and movement speed down, amazingly enough, to counteract the belt with that rock in his head. So he's got a nice little build going here. And again, a Curse of Darkness on his basement too. So he won't be able to see his mini-map whatsoever. And again, you guys are good to go again whenever you get reconnected to your call. Take your time, though. Oh, dude, don't even worry about it. I've got Comcast. Believe me, I feel your pain, bro. I feel your pain. Like, did you see week 7? I feel your pain. Alright, there we go. We're back off and running. So again, good luck to you guys both, and again, don't worry about that, it's Comcast. Welcome to my hell. Ooh, D20. Oh, wow. Seriously, it wants you to take the... And he's going to take it this time. Mello's going to take Guppy's tail. It really wants him to take that, apparently. Ooh. Bystro did not want his run. I was wondering what the pause was for, but that was him resetting. He's holding down the R button to do that, by the way. So if you hold it down, give or take about 2 to 3 seconds, your game will reset for you on the fly. But again, best of luck, guys. And you saw Bystro actually reset himself that time, so keep that in mind. That was a intentional, I don't like my run reset. Yeah, it's like everybody's getting exactly the same items. Mom's pad again showing up. So again, both having Guppy's tail show up. Mighty Mello's wearing it, so he's cursed, quote-unquote cursed. It ups your curse level. You have more chance, just like that, of locked chest spawns. And pretty much that's all you're gonna get. Like, quite honestly, there's a lot less keys. Very nice use of Mom's pad. They're freezing and moving enemies away from you. Again, there's the problem, is now most of your soul rocks become locked chests. Mind you, does have a god room as well. Scapular, not the best thing. Not the worst. So that's half a heart, or at half a red heart, I should say. That'll spawn 1 full blue heart for Melloace if he gets down there. We got Harlequin Baby and another Famine here for Cdrbystro. So real quick, everybody say, hey, to Famine again. And Harlequin Baby floating around behind. You can see firing out those V-pattern small red tears. Doing, I think it's a slightly over base damage with those. And I do mean slightly over base damage, but I kind of forget. We went through every one of the followers the one night to see what was working out well. By the way, Spider Mod is an awesome thing to test out stats in this game. But there you see that cube of meat. No bomb for Bystro, so he has to leave behind that item rock. But again, 1 orbital floating around blocking out shots for him, and now he's only 1 floor behind Melloace, who is on his Caves 1 looking around for a key to get into that item room, and now for his boss fight as well. And by the way, for those wondering, blatantly obvious if somebody were to be using it in the races. I've seen that question a few times, like, well, how would you know if they're cheating using that? Oh, it's obvious, trust me. Ooh, let's see, Mom's Bra. So we're getting a lot of Mom's items here. We got Mom's Pad and Mom's Bra right now. Mom's Bra will actually freeze enemies in place for a given amount of time. Mom's Pad, as you saw Melloace use, kind of pushed everything slightly away from him, kind of like they were magnetized. Kind of a very slight difference on that. If you stay far enough away like Mello did and just push a bomb over to whatever it is that you've frozen, they're basically going to stay in place. But there you see Mom's Bra will literally freeze Monstro for Cdrbystro. Yep, it's got a watermark now. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, too many mom items, man. Too many mom items. Very nice death card used by Bystro. He's going to get the item box out of it, or as his reward, one of every type of item, including the Liberty Cap as a trinket. So he'll take that with him. That'll give him a random mushroom effect every room that he's in. Also gets a range uphill and a world card, which will wind up revealing a full map to him, whatever floor he uses it on, which, in an XL floor here in the caves, well, mind you, he obviously immediately got his Liberty Cap to proc I should say, a compass effect for him. So maybe he will hold on to that world card right now. He knows where he's heading. So I was about to mention, one of the cool things about the Liberty Cap is you actually get the compass effect on it. Lo and behold, Bystro got that in literally the first... Wow, really? Might as well pop the world card now. There you go. World card shows the entire map. Emperor card is a direct teleport to your boss fight. Now, mind you, Bystro's got a incredibly small XL floor here to take care of, because now knowing exactly where he's going to get both of his item rooms and then onto both of his boss fights immediately afterwards. So that's a phenomenal little find there. There's the first of the 2 item rooms, like I was saying, in a Caves XL. In this case, he's got both Caves floors combined together, both size-wise and with item rooms and boss fights. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I was trying not to sneeze and I completely missed what was in there. Bystro left it behind anyways, but oh man, my allergies are kicking up. Whew. Anyway, second item room coming up here, and Ghost Baby. At least we got another follower shooting out damaging tears. They're not the greatest. They are base damage, but they do have spectral ability on them as well for Bystro, so he'll be able to shoot that particular follower's tears through rocks if he wants. Speaking of item rooms, we got Mello's item room showing up here. So with the 1 key, he's going to get in there instead of that library that also showed up. So, wow. So he passed up the opportunity of 2 books to wind up getting 1 book in an item room. That's evil. But both are holding on to a random pill, I should say, at this point. Oh, it's $3 bill in there? Gotcha. Excuse me. Wow, say hi to Edmund and Tommy as we... Wow, nice bomb, though. Mello with a very well-placed bomb immediately takes out... I was waiting for that. Immediately takes out part of this mini-boss, and now only has just the one left. Watch out for the puke. Alright, there we go. So, left hand, the trinket that Mello just picked up is going to give him more red chest spawns now. So, also holding on to Guppy's tail, that basically makes kind of an interesting combination. In fact, I'm pretty sure the red chests overwrite the locked ones at this point, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. Either way, though, Mello got down to half a red heart. You saw his scapular actually enact, and technically got health up out of the room in the long run. Wound up getting one full blue heart to spawn for him. Here you see Bystro fighting the Headless Horseman. Accidentally just barely got that bomb shot out of the way, but froze it in place, already over halfway done with this fight. Yes, they do? Okay, so the red chests are going to overwrite the lock chest spawns now. So that's actually a really kind of phenomenal find for Melloace. He's going to get a lot more chests to open up here. The lock chest will kind of take take a back seat, if you will, to red chest spawning, which you see in curse rooms quite often. You can get all sorts of good things from actual devil items, like Guppy items, which he's already got one, to anything like soul hearts. They can be trolly too. It can be like troll bombs and things of that nature. So it's a risk, but at the same point, it can really pay off. On that note, into the library, Melloace is going to pick up both one soul heart with the usage, of the Book of Revelations, and now takes the Book of Shadows with him, which is going to give him 12 seconds of invincibility. You can still get great chests, actually, Red Serenity. I've gotten one or two, and it's rare as hell, but I've gotten one or two great chests on that run. So it's most, but not all of them. I think it's like 99.9% or something. Like, it's got to be a ridiculous number, but, like, I've actually gotten a great chest. And that was on cast, too. Which, again, I'm probably going to have to go back and find if Spider just heard me say that. Which, actually, I should just go back and find all these things. Like, should this have happened? Yeah, Mello's dodging really phenomenally well here. Didn't even have to use that Book of Shadows. Takes out Pestilence, gets the 1 cube of meat. Very, very nicely done. There's a little bit more of a heal for him, and he's going to be moving on to his depths. Ooh, with the loading screen, let's see what happens here. That could well be an XL floor, you never know. Although at this point, taken long enough where there's a better chance it won't be. God, I love this gift. You see this? You see this shit? Doesn't fit, idiot. Thanks for adding me on stackable cups. I love that one. Alright, there's a loading screen popping through for Mello on his side. And again, he's onto an Acropolis one. He's got the expansion version of the floor that CDR is on. And there you saw one of the red chests again. That was in a challenge room, mind you, so Mello wanted no part of that. There you see his 12 seconds of invincibility. Finally popping the Book of Shadows, and in a great room to do so, because he's going to be able to really not have to worry about a thing in there. That is a lot of poison shot damage otherwise. Ooh, Bystro, however, finding his item room in triple shot now. Again, I forgot to mention, he picked up the pony after he beat the Headless Horseman, so you notice he's flying around. He has a charge ability on that horse as well, that if he lines everything up just like that, I was waiting for it, he was going to use here. So it charges you through, makes you invincible, and you do damage to anything in your path. Excuse me, also upped his movement speed. Also just got triple shot with the inner eye there, so I think that kind of writes itself. You see the 3 shots coming out where he had 1 before. Go figure. Triple shot. Well, we were talking about the Lucky Foot earlier, too. Oh. Wow. Alright, now that's interesting. So Lucky Foot makes all of Melloace's pills nothing but good and or neutral. He also just teleported himself into an I Am Error room, which skipped the entire floor that he's on now. He'll go down to the depths, too. He's got the teleporting remote as well, but nothing but good pills here. So he's just rocking all these pills after picking up... Wow, there's telepills. He could get right back out of this floor. He could go back onto Depths 1 if he really wanted to. But he'll keep the Book of Shadows, keep one of the telepills with him, and we'll see where he winds up going here. He'll save that till a dead-end room, most likely. Yep, he could have teleported right back out if he wanted to, but in a race situation, he'll skip it. He took telepills, Ataku. He's got the Book of Shadows. It's the same effect. Yep, Bystro's also got the battery, for that matter, so you'll notice that when he doesn't have a full charge on his Space Use item, you'll notice as he stays in a room for, I think it's 10 seconds with an enemy active, he's going to get 1 bar of those 6 charged right there. So keep watching during this boss fight. You'll notice he charges up the space use just by being in this room. On that note, Bystro is fighting, is fighting Gish here, so he'll wind up with Little Gish as a reward. Mello actually just came across his mom's foot fight. He's thinking about this. Well, he does have mom's purse, I forgot about that. He has 2 trinket slots, so might as well take the flat penny. Now, Mello also has a chance that when he picks up coins that a key will spawn for him. Excuse me, but again, moving directly on into his mom's foot fight, now has a full floor advantage here thanks to that I Am Error room. Well, here's the thing, though, Atako. It can be OP, or it can teleport you. Let's say you get pretty close to being done with a womb floor or something, and you teleport all the way to the far side of it. Oops. You know what I mean? Like, it can come back to haunt you, too, so you never know. Anyways, both bosses about dead. We got Little Gish showing up on the right. That'll fire out tar tears from behind Cdrbystro, and he'll move on to depths 2. Again, those tar tears you'll notice from time to time. There we go. When the enemies basically get covered in tar, they move slower, and if they do fire anything, that fires slower as well. So let's see, what combination? We're going to take Polaroid in left hand with Mello. Uh-oh. Onto the womb floor, and he's got another loading screen error. Yeah, you see this? You see this? You see this again? Thank you, Prophet. How you doing? Pleasure to meet you. And again, if you like Isaac Racing, we got this every Friday through Monday, basically on a 24-hour day schedule, though we don't race all 24 hours. They are available to the racers to set up races. Usually 16 races a week. We do have 32 racers, so all sorts of stuff going on here. And then on my quote-unquote days off, I play whatever I feel like. So anybody new, you get a little bit of an idea what's going on here just by that. And there's the link for you. I didn't even have to type it. Thank you, guys. BOILeR.org will get you all the info on the league itself. And again, we got Bystro immediately, again, coming across 2 nice things here. I think, yeah, I was going to say he's not going to bother with the library. He wants to keep that flying ability. So he's going to keep the horse, not even bother, and move straight on into his mom's foot fight. So Bystro playing some catch-up here, trying to get right on down to the same floor that Melloace is on. And again, at the womb and beyond, it's all about finding your boss fight in these races. So we only go to the womb 2, which means all you're looking for is 1 boss fight on this floor, onto the womb 2, 1 more boss fight there, finish that off, and you gotta win. So it's all about timing at this point. And if Bystro gets on down to the womb 2, he's got an Emperor card that he's holding on to, so that's a teleport directly into a boss fight. Let's say he gets an XL floor, that's even scarier for Melloace. So there's those telepills out of a dead-end room for Mello. Like I was saying, that's why he was holding on to him right there. He was going to take a chance. Maybe you never know. It teleports you where you want to go, but at least it gets you out of a dead-end room. Alright, on over to the right side. So Mello's still finding nothing. We got a little bit of range up for Bystro. Thankfully, a little bit of a heal. Also, let's see. Wow, he's going to take the Polaroid. I actually might have considered taking the... Oh, wow. Did I call this, possibly? Another loading screen error for Bystro. Uh-oh. If this flashes through, that's an interesting find right there. Mello gonna leave the half heart behind, by the way. He's holding onto the Polaroid, which, remember, if you get down to half a heart, that's, excuse me, anything under 1 full red heart when you get hit, that's gonna give you a 5-second damage shield. I always say that incorrectly because, let's say you're the blue baby and you don't have red hearts, you have the Polaroid, you're getting a 5-second damage shield every time you get hit. Oop, popping through. Looks like we're gonna have a regular womb 1 here, most likely. Yep, lo and behold, regular womb 1. So Bystro gonna move on along here, just looking for the boss fight on this floor on his own. Still holding that Emperor card, though. So let's see, Mello gonna grab 2 little health up. Very nice. Ooh, Judgment card. Only 5 cents. Can we get a Judgy, please, for Bystro? He's gonna need it for 5 cents. Can we get anything good? A heal is good, but we're looking for items, too. Okay. He has flying. I don't think the ladder's really necessary, so Judgy... meh. Oh, look at that. By the way, did everybody know that that exists? Yeah, because it does. How's the battle card? How you doing? Alright, so there's a 12-second damage shield with the Book of Shadows. So remember, basically the same thing with the Polaroid, only 5 seconds with it. And moving on into the boss fight, Melloace has got himself Skull-X here. Oh, just mistimed the bomb, and there you see that Poison Cloud's gonna hang out the entire fight now. I love this. It's so funny when that just chills out in midair. Mellow. Like, get this thing out of my way. I can't even see what I'm doing. I love that you can push that poison cloud around. It's phenomenal. I love that thing. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. I like the one that actually flashes and, like, explodes over and over. It looks so much funnier. But I don't know why. I just... something about that was just hilarious to watch. Like, would you get out of my way? I'm trying to kill this thing. You, corner. Thank you. No, Skullx, not you, too. God, really? Skullx, like, makes a beeline directly for the thing, I swear. What is up with this? Alright, so there's that Emperor card back for Bystro, and there's that boss fight for him, so we're going to be in the same room momentarily here. Mind you, Mello's just about done with Skullx, so he may move on to his Depths 2 just slightly before Bystro gets to his Depths 1 boss. But remember, it's all about timing. Bystro has a direct teleport to that Womb 2 boss hanging on that card. So it's all about timing for Mello. He's got to find this boss fight as quick as possible here. So again, going to skip on the pill even though he knows it's okay because he knows he needs time. Bystro going to stand up at the top against the bloat. 1.5 hearts left. Has to be really, really careful. Woo, just like that. That's what I was going to warn about. If you stay up on top of the bloat, he can't do that double brimstone at you, so it's a nice thing to remember. See, 2 of clubs going to double up the amount of bombs that, the Melloace on the left side has. And again, all about finding Mom's heart right now. Ooh, Bystro, I was going to say, was just in that perfect line where he wasn't going to get hit by the bloat. Can he finish it off quickly? Thankfully, he can. Ooh, almost got hit there, too. A little bit of health up, a little bit of health back. 2 hearts, moving on down to the Womb 2, and here comes that teleport directly into Mom's heart. So Bystro with the advantage right now, looking to take out Mom's heart first. Mello just looking to find the same room. Ooh, that heal. Oh, that's clutch right there. The Demon Eye spawning a red heart for Bystro, now at 3 hearts going in. Ooh, that was huge. Nice charge with the horse there to get rid of some of the poop socks, as I like to call them, and down to 2 hearts again. So let's see, more luck up, not really necessary. Wow, speaking of luck up, thankfully that cube of meat actually took out both of those spiders for Melloace that just about walked into him. That was close. Again, Mello down to just the 3 bombs. Really has to just find this room and not worry about it. Ugh. Getting stuff like this. Alright, but Bystro already about 20-25% of the way through Mom's heart here. So a quarter down, 3 quarters to go. All he has to worry about is getting rid of these spawns. He's going to get another random... Oh, wow, another health up out of there. Are you kidding? 2 Demon Eyes, 3 health ups out of him. Are you kidding me? Wow, Bystro just getting all the health luck at the moment, so he just went ahead and face-planted one there because why not? He's gotten health up walking into this fight. Now he's back to where he started. But even so, those are the enemies you do not want on the screen for a long period of time, so I do not blame him at all for face-planting those. Because again, all in the aspect of time here. We got Mello enacting once again his scapulary. He got down to half a red heart, so 1 full blue heart spawned. And again, still just on the search for this boss fight. There we have it. Alright, this is going to get interesting. Devil card's time and a half damage. Ooh, that half heart may actually hurt Mello more than it helps him. Because that isn't going to do a thing for him except make it so the Polaroid never enacts now. Alright, there's that time and a half damage. Again, Mello's got 12 seconds of invincibility whenever he uses it. Uh-oh, lag ball. Oh no. Remember what I said earlier about the timing thing? Yeah, there we go. Alright, though, he got a heart to spawn as well, so we'll get through the lag ball momentarily. Mello's internet's just being a douche to him at the moment. Let's do this and see to fast forward through. There we go. I'm gonna have to update it a few times. Anyways, Bystro at about half health here. Excuse me. Though again, the night spawns, again, not what you want to see when you're at 1 heart. Okay, this is getting real sketchy. Oh god, this 1 heart. Again, as soon as Mello's clears up, I'll pause and unpause his and we'll catch his up. There's the halfway mark for Bystro. Stay away from that green. Wow, that was close. Bystro just barely dodging. There we go. Now we can unpause. Now we can do this. Let's see where Melloace actually at. There we go. So, wow, this is even closer than I thought it was going to be. Melloace just about the halfway mark himself. Oh, man. 2.5 hearts on Melloace's side. Just the one left for Bystro. Bystro's heart will stay out the rest of the time here, so he just has to worry about dodging all these random shots. So down to just about 20% health left for Bystro. Those triple shots doing some work for him. Mello about 50% left, and he's second now. Oh god, this is going to get even closer. There's the 12 seconds of invincibility. Cuban Meat doing some work, but is it going to be enough? I don't think so. Wow. Whew. Holy hell. Okay, that was pretty close, and with the lag, I'm gonna, well, just by the fact that Mello's standing there, just letting this do all the damage, I'm gonna say Bystro called that first, but oh my goodness. 1 second between them. Wow. I was going to say it looked like on cast, but I was waiting for them to say it. But lo and behold, right there, Bystro, your 1-0 leader. Are you kidding me on that one? Wow, that finish. Holy crap, guys. 1 second differential, according to Melloace, between when they called out done and Bystro got it called first. But wow, that is insane. So 1 second difference between the two of them right there. That's how close races get, guys and gals. How about that for a finish? 1 second. 1-0 lead for Bystro. Wow. Hold on to your butt. Yeah, have a heart attack, sir. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. The face paint may not be letting you actually breathe through your skin anymore, so breathe deeply through the mouth and the nose at the same time. Inhale. Seriously, amazing race, you two. Holy crap. So 1-0 lead, like I was saying for Bystro. There's that round of applause and salute, and well-deserved. 1-0 lead, though, on the right side for Cdrbystro. We'll be right back with round number 2. There's the look on Mello's face. What can you say? Yeah, the shrug and the... What can you do? 1 second. Wow. That was close. Like I said, though, we'll be back in about 2 minutes there. We'll let Bystro have his heart attack, find his defibrillator, get his heart going again. And we'll be right back with round number 2, where hopefully we'll have another finish like that, because I don't know, I don't think I'm wide awake enough yet. I need another heart attack soon. So give us about 2 minutes, go grab yourself some food, some water, whatever the case might be. Meet you right back here. Thank you again for all the support. Here's the link to get into both of their channels. Go tell them that was a freaking amazing race. Hopefully the bot actually responds. There we go. Melloace and Cdrbystro's channel on cadguard.net will get you into both. Go say hi to them. I'll be right back in 2 minutes, guys.
Paging Dr. Crumps. We need a defibrillator in boiler aisle 2. Boiler aisle 2. Defibrillator, please. Thank you.
Now, switching back over. Aww. Aww. It's so cute. Oh, God. Why must you kill me with the cuteness, Mello? Why? Why do you kill my cuteness gene? It's so cute. Oh, Lord. Anyways, wow. The goddamn cuteness. So many bunnies. Yeah, duh. Anyways, there's a split blade to get into both of their chats once again. Screw the defibrillator, get me a whiskey. Bystro. Oh, I love it. Anyways, like I was saying, welcome back, guys and gals. We got round number 2 just about to get underway here. We got Melloace on the left-hand side, trailing on the right-hand side, Mr. Cdrbystro, who is up 1-0 after a absolutely amazingly close finish. I had to wait for them to tell me who won that one. And I figured it out pretty quickly, mind you, but nonetheless, so that was a second differential on that one. That's how close that was. That's insanely close. So again, ridiculously close beginning race. We got round number 2 just beginning here. Mel's going to look to tie this up in 1 apiece. Bystro going to look to win this one 2-0. So again, best of luck to both. They're going to get their run started whenever they feel like it. They're on a call together, so whenever you guys are ready, best of luck to the 2 of you again. It's so cute. Oh, God. Like I said, the cute gifts. The headstand is the best part. The headstand is what kills me. Or he just, like, stops for a second, like, yeah. That red band on his head is just like, yeah. The cutest damn thing I've ever seen. Anyways, like I said, they're going to get their race going whenever they're ready. We got Bystro looking at an item room, and there they go, by the way. But we got Bystro looking at another remote, which would have been a one-time use of Dr. Fetus. And looks like maybe I'm lagging slightly on Mello's side because he hasn't moved yet. I must have been lagging. Let me catch up to Mello's. Lo and behold, I was lagging, so Mello's got himself part of, yeah, I figured that was the case. When I see Bystro get 2 resets in already, I figured that was the case. Anyway, so we're off and running on both on this side. We got Guppy's head, which as you can see is spawning a bunch of those flies for Melloace. Every single room. Oh, he's going to be real happy with this. Also, Stigmata now is damage up and health up. Speaking of happy things, just picking up the small rock for Cdrbystro on the right side. That's damage increase, fire rate increase, movement speed decrease on that, but it's well worth it. He also got the Game Kid, which you can see turns him into Pac-Man, and he's basically chopping through enemies here. You also get a chance that it heals you when you do so. So a little bit of health up for Bystro. He's the first to kill off his Basement 1 boss. Ooh. Figured that bomb might actually be able to hit both of those Larrys, but they decided to take a beeline the opposite direction there, so Mello gonna have to actually tear down everything else. But he'll be right onto his Basement 2, slightly behind Bystro. A little bit of more damage up and fire rate increase. That is actually, or I'm sorry, range up and damage up on Jesus Juice. It's mismarked. The tears up mean damage up in that case. Alright, so there's the item room and boss fight for Mello. Again, with plenty of keys, he'll get in there momentarily. First things first, let's see what's in the curse room and the secret room. At least you get a free way out, no bomb usage. So that works out decently, but Bob's Rotten Head, one time, in this case, one time poison bomb thrown by Melloace. He wants nothing to do with it, he'll keep Guppy's head with him. Probably doesn't want that either. Yeah, Holy Water gonna get left behind. That would actually, excuse me, follow you around, and if you get hit in a room, would spill out Holy Water in a circle that if anything walked through would take damage. Problem with it is if you get any followers behind you, it immediately turns that first one into Brother Bobby, which is base damage and kind of not that good. So I really don't blame Mello for not taking it. That's way too, honestly, too crappy of an item. I wouldn't touch it. I never take that if I have the chance. Speaking of Holy Water, Bystro will take it, though. So if we're going to see it happen on his side, there you see him actually taking damage walking into the room. He'll spill it again as he walks back out. Actually, Mello's going to take it, so dueling Holy Waters, I'll be damned. Never mind. So I spoke too soon. There you see, once again, Bystro just going to rip right on through his enemy here. And get a little bit of health up and shot speed increase. It doesn't mark that, mind you, so again, slightly mismarked item, but the stem cells does give you shot speed up. And we got another Curse of the Labyrinth, so another XL floor here for Cdrbystro. And again, herein lies the one problem. These, I don't think are going to take that damage. Indeed, flying, they'll not take damage. So we got our first golden poop of the evening. You saw Melloace picking up some money out of that. Bystro the first to find his item room here on Caves. And again, that'll be the first of 2. Yeah, Team No Holy Water? It's a thing. Believe it or not, I'd be part of it if it were a thing. I would totally be hell, I'd be the captain of that team for all I care. Like, I want no part of Holy Water. Sorry. It's just not that good. Alright, so Bystro coming across this extra key he'll need. He's going to have 2 item rooms here and then 2 back-to-back boss fights. Again, it's all about timing, though. It depends on when you come across the boss fights. He may skip over it. We got Eve's Birdfoot as a trinket now on Melloace's side on the left. That's going to give him a random chance that when he gets hit, he's going to wind up taking, that when he takes damage, that it's going to wind up bringing out the bird that you just saw that Eve would have. But again, just a random chance of it. No guarantee that if you get hit that it's showing up. Speaking of showing up, we got the Spelunker hat, so now, sorry about that, Melloace is going to be able to tell when he comes across his secret and super secret rooms. It'll actually play the jingle and show up on his mini-map for him. Mind you, he's got no bombs to get in, but at least he knows where they are should he want them. And speaking of wanting things, he's also found his boss fight here, so Mello now with the, I guess we could call it slight advantage. Bystro's still going to be clearing through here. There you see the Game Kid going to work for him. Probably going to wind up full healed. Indeed he is. Well, that's a pretty darn nice curse room. Melloace is going to pick himself up the Miter, so now a 50% chance that any red heart spawn actually becomes a blue heart spawn. A lot easier to pick up. And yep, in a race situation, Mello's already got enough money where he could spend it in a store if he wanted to. And he isn't going to wind up probably buying 2 items in a store, so with enough money there, he's pretty much okay for himself. Alright, we'll get through the lag ball momentarily again. Mello's having internet troubles today. Oh, there we go. For a second. We'll find out what he gets. Alright, Diana's crown. So again, money that really kind of is unnecessary, so Mello's going to leave it behind. That was my point beforehand, is that's basically, money kind of becomes unnecessary. When you have enough where you can buy an item in the store, it really doesn't matter at that point. Excuse me. Dat no crown, I love that. What's up, Gamma? How you doing? Alright, let me catch Mello's up. Oh, shit. Thought we got through the lag ball for a second. I was going to catch Mello's up. Oh, now I have no choice. Mello went offline again. See if he pops back online. That might have just been his internet actually taking a crap on him that time. As Bystro's about 50% of the way through his peep fight here. Gonna add some poison on with Bob's poison bombs. Excuse me. Oh, that sucks. Got his bomb pushed just off to the right and became pretty well useless. And again, this being the first of 2 boss fights, you can see the other boss fight attached to us here. Yeah, Mello's internet's kind of hosing him over today. Oh, there he comes. He's coming back online now. Oop, may not have even noticed that he went offline. That may have just been the thing resetting itself, actually. So he's back, and it's all good now. But again, Bystro picking up some range up with Mom's Underwear onto his second boss, down to just the 1 heart at the moment, but fighting Gertie here. Ooh, like I was saying, there's your fear, is when you're down to just the 1 heart, Bystro gonna have to reset as he takes some damage there. Alright, new nice way to start off, though. We got Little Gish following around again with those Tartiers. Alright, Common Cold, the not-so-common item, mind you, for Melloace, is going to add poison to all of his shots. You notice he's got green effects, and, well, mind you, everything is basically going to look like he puked all over the ground. But basically going to add poison effect at pretty much anything. It does have a random effect, though, or random chance for the effect, I should say, so it's not always going to happen, kind of the same as Little Gish there, adding that tar effect. What's up, Art? How you doing? Oh, excuse me, my stomach's starting to talk. Should have ate breakfast. Anyways, a little bit of health, and speaking of breakfast, a little bit of health up there for Bystro. Ah, that timing. I swear to God, I wasn't even thinking about that when he picked it up, like, wait, that item's called breakfast. Damn it. As soon as I saw it, like, oh yeah, I see what I did there. That was a bad pun. That was a really bad pun. Anyways, you get the idea, but Bystro moving on to his new basement too. He's catching up pretty quickly here. Though Mello just about done with his Caves 2 boss, Gertie. There you see that poison damage rocking bosses. I love poison damage. Common Cold, if I see that really cheap, especially in a Devil Deal, no question, I'm taking that. A little bit more health up for Mello, especially when you get it for free. Absolutely. And yep, yet another small rock, so that's our third today. It's kind of insane. But again, the damage up, fire rate increase, and movement speed down for Bystro, so he's going to be pretty happy with this build that he's got going here. That will come in quite handy. The damage up is always a nice thing. And yet another boss fight. We'll probably wind up seeing the item room here on Bystro's side, if he comes across a key at least. Nope, first things first, let's kill that boss. Again, no key for Bystro, so he may just play catch-up here. Yep, and there's lunch. What's up, Bravo? How you doing, man? And here you see where poison's really going to come in handy. You don't really have to worry about shooting the knights correctly here. You can just kind of poison them and let the poison take them all the way down to dead. It's kind of nice. Speaking of that, Mello ripping right on through. Again, Curse of Darkness, kind of hard to tell what he's looking at on the steps 1. But again, 2 floors behind here. Bystro just hit his caves 1. I had one, but I drank it. Ooh, tier 8 down there for Bystro. Alright, ooh, and that new second to last item for Melloace on the left-hand side is going to cap out his fire rate. That odd mushroom, you notice now he's firing like an Uzi over here. That's been showing up a lot this weekend. But again, he's going to fire out at a ridiculously high rate. Problem is that drops your damage just slightly. Again, kind of compensated for by the poison damage added on by Common Cold, though. So Mello's quite happy with what he's got, I'm sure. And again, Blighted Open for at least the 3rd time today showing up. All you have to do is run away from the big part. As soon as that dies, it's going to explode just like Tammy's head. So will the other part a few seconds later. And a little bit more health up for Bystro, and on down to his caves too. What's up, Steven? How you doing? Yeah, for the 3rd time this race. Ooh, Judgy card. That might be useful. Yeah, I was going to say in that curse room, so Mello on it. Ooh, never mind. Well, there's one way to kill it. That's how you do it, I guess. Mello probably didn't want to play that Demon Judgy in the slightest bit and accidentally killed it by opening up his chest in the curse room and getting a couple troll bombs out of it. So, welcome to this game. Welcome to how that works. Judgy, no. I love it. That timing. I love it. Alright, Bystro into a secret room for a couple of pennies there. Oops, shit. Let's try not to hit S twice, and that might actually work. There we go. There's the link for you. Alright, moving on to his first boss fight here in the depths, we got Monstro 2 for Melloace. And again, you notice the oh-so-fun trick. Just move side to side, watch him twitch his head twice, and run right to the other side. You'll pretty much keep him in this pattern non-stop. God, I hate that poison brimstone. It looks so disgusting. Now that looks like projectile vomit, or split pea soup, depending on how you look at that. Both of those are kind of the same thing, though, in my opinion, so... Alright, no key for the item room there for Bystro. He's going to have to go back and find one. A little bit more health up and shot speed increase there for, for Melloace on the left. Jeez, that devil deal. Yeah, I didn't think so. Demon Baby and Luckfoot. At this point, Luckfoot probably not the greatest thing on Earth, so not really needed so much. Especially with the compass. You only got the 3 floors to go. I'd say screw it. Demon Baby, definitely not for 2 hearts. If it was free, I'd take it, but I'm not buying it for 2 hearts either. Alright, the Forever Alone attack fly. So we'll see yet more damage up increase on Melloace's side if he happens to get that blue fly to fly through anything. There you see it happen to hit one of the pieces of blast assist. Yeah, but keep in mind he's not going to be gambling at all, so at least for the most part. So Joker card immediate teleport to a Devil Deal or God Room, and there you see Melloace going to grab himself the mark, so damage increase, and he's got himself 1 soul heart to replace one of the 2 red hearts he just spent. That's why you hold on to your hearts, just in case. So that worked out decently. A little bit more damage up, and again, that replaces the damage down that he got with his capped out fire rate, so very nice. Again, Bystro down and back to the beginning here on his side. Wow, I can't believe that's a dead end. That's an evil floor layout. I can't believe that's a dead end. So back over to the center and down to the other side. Actually, may go through that secret room. Hey, Led. How you doing? You actually check out platinumgod.co.uk, it'll tell you exactly how much it is. I think it's like 0.75 or something like that. I forget, or no, shoot. With the markets, oh crap, I can't even remember. Just check it out on Platinum God. I can't really remember the exact total on it. There's so many weird, odd stats where it's not just like, oh, you get 1 damage up, you get like 1.36. Like, what? Alright. Never knew why, so I always just kind of round and say, like, oh, you get 1 damage up with that, or you get, like, 2 with this. Like, I round everything. It just makes it a hell of a lot easier. Like, yeah, people always correct them, like, no, it's 1.99. Guess I'm aware. I'm rounding it up to make it not take forever to say, but you know what I mean. Mark's an even 1 up. Okay. How's the budget? How you doing? Alright, so on into the Blue Mom hard fight. You can see nothing but expansion enemy levels, or expansion level enemies. Wow, dyslexia. But nothing but expansion level enemies spawning against Melloace here. Ooh, just missing that item rock there with Mom's Foot. So he's hoping to get a freebie. There we go, a couple of free health up for him. Oh, the bird's actually doing a lot of work for Melloace in this fight. Well, now it's not being real smart. It's going after stuff that isn't exactly able to be hit at the moment, but crap happens. Anyways, let's see. Cat O' fails, aka Tails as we like to call it. Either way, though, that's going to be a little bit of shot speed increase. And moving on down with the Polaroid, Melloace is going to be the first onto the womb here in round 2. Oh, shit, wrong one. Wrong link. I'm an idiot. Anyways, Famine's showing up once again. We all know what to do. Everybody say, hey, to him. Ow, that was my ankle. And by the way, for those wondering, Bystro lives in Scotland, hence why I'm lagging on his end. But again, he's got the peeper floating around the room. Anything like that, or like that fly right there that it runs into is going to wind up taking damage, and in this case dying, because that's more than enough to kill off one of those flies. Alright, so... Oh, that was going to work out decently. Mello's going to have to go back out and then go back in afterwards if he wants to. Let's see if this works. We'll see if this works out. So, killing off Greed. He's going to bomb right back in. There's a reason the Melloace is doing this the way that he is, folks. When you're in a mini-boss room like that, it's still counted as... Aw, see, I was going to say, that should have still worked, actually, once you leave and go back out, because it doesn't still show as a mini-boss. I thought that cleared it in the secret rooms. Weird. Anyways, I thought that was going to work for him, so did he, obviously. Either way, though, what he was trying to do was clear out the quote-unquote mini-boss room, like the one that Bystro's in right now. You're not allowed to bomb out of. Same theory with what Melloace had. That was a mini-boss fight. You're not allowed... A legitimate one, for that matter. So you're not allowed to bomb out of the room in any fashion. Same thing. So, like, basically in that room, like, Mello wanted to bomb to this room so that he could have gotten right to his boss fight, but wasn't allowed to. Alright, so that first wound boss fight for Melloace is going to wind up being... Excuse me, Daddy Longlegs again. Wow, my hiccups are going crazy here. Speaking of going crazy, Comcast! I'm thumbsing up, by the way. You can't see it, but I swear to God I'm thumbsing up. And no, that lag is not from my end. That's both of their casts lagging, by the way. Alright, so Mello's down to just half a heart here, and you gotta be real careful because these stomping feet get real annoying on you sometimes. But just about done. Oh, I was gonna say all he has to do is watch out for maybe one more foot spawn, and yeah, there you go. So back to the start now. Bystro's got himself a 2-floor lead. Alright, so let's see if I can't refresh his. Alright, so we got Bystro pause for a second here. There we go. Alright, so Spider Butt, I was gonna say, like, there's no chance, like, believe it or not being taken, like, I'm gonna say this might be a reset, and lo and behold it was. When you see the Headless Horseman in your first floor and you don't have any technical damage up, that's pretty much a reset for most of our racers. Alright, so we got Bystro lagging ass here, and looks like Mello was pausing up for a second. Complain about it elsewhere, kids. Alright, Bystro's gonna restart his connection here. Obviously, I'm way behind him, because if Mello already paused, we haven't seen the pause on Bystro's side. That tells you how much I've lagged behind here. There we go. Don't worry about it. If it's not you, why are you worried about it, Snooki? Alright, so we got Bystro back on. Yeah, it's LCS going on. Ain't crap you can do. Ain't crap you can do. Yeah, featured channels, by the way, are just based off of what you follow, guys. That has nothing to do with, like, you know, oh, it's Twitch featuring them or whatever. That's, yeah. Twitch were featuring them, they'd be on the front page. Oh, so sorry that people are having internet issues. Cry me a fucking river, my life goes on. Poor baby. Anyways, they'll get back up and running in a second. Bystro had to reset his connection, so patience. It's a virtue, kids. Now you can't talk. That's a virtue. So we're back off and going here. So let's see, which would you rather have? Like, a couple seconds of downtime total, or the constant screw-up? Because last I checked on Twitter, according to what's going on with Twitch's chat, people would rather have a couple days of downtime where it fixes everything. Mind you, it didn't actually fix everything, as you can see the lag still hitting them. But even so, like, nonetheless, would you rather have the full-on downtime to fix it, or just it constantly screwing up? Because either way, you're going to complain. What's up, Fry? How you doing? Yeah, there's major stress on servers right now. Like, how many people are watching LCS? Yeah, and 32,000 in SGGQ. Like, it's getting rocked right now. Like, they're not exactly like, oh yeah, we got plenty of server space. Personally, I'd rather it get fixed, so... Alright, so we got Little Gish to start off Melloace's new race here. What's up, Rooster? How you doing? Yeah, I'd love to stream on YouTube where they copyright infringe me for putting up nothing. They copyright infringed every one of my videos, by the way. So, quite honestly, I'll say this in the middle of a video that will wind up on YouTube that'll wind up getting copy infringed. YouTube, go after yourself. How about that? When both of the owners of the copyrighted material are both on my side and have both sent you something saying that it's okay for me to use it, that's an issue. So yeah, I'd like to point out how stupid that is. Anyways, we got Guppy's Tail on the left side, which is going to wind up getting less key spawns, more locked chest spawns for Melloace. Also, one of the 3 parts of Guppy, so we'll see what happens if he can actually come across a few more. But early on, might as well try it. He's got enough keys at the moment. Alright, Sister Maggie. Now, that's actually a pretty decent follower for Melloace. That's going to pop out some pretty good damaging tiers. You can see they're actually red. They're not really that, like, oh my god, they're like 20 damage per tier. They're good. They're not base damage, but... You know, they're not like, oh my god, like it's Brimstone, man. Oh, let's go to Judgy Please over on Bystro's side as he's playing with, let's see, 12 cents going in. See what he winds up with here. What am I infringing? Apparently the Binding of Isaac stuff, which is funny because Danny's like, dude, my stuff's all over YouTube. I've not once bitched, ever. So let's see, we wound up with the Steam sale for Bystro. Yeah, not really that great. Mind you, he gets him half off of anything in his stores, and he does have 7 cents, so maybe that brings a store into play, which Bystro's got over to the left-hand side of this room, so we'll see if he goes in here. I love that emote. Love that emote. Oh god, a follower shooting Brimstone. I love it. Are you kidding? Like, throw that in Rebirth, please. Oh, here's the issue. So Bystro already with like, well, I got a pretty good advantage going into my store, right? I get everything half. Nope, it's greed. It's greed. Point is crazy. It's not necessary to bring it up because you see what happens. Greed, please. Oh, are you kidding? Melloace just got trolled there. He was trying to get that troll bomb to actually set up his bridge over to those other bombs, and it actually just blew up at like the worst possible time, trolling him. That sucks. Anyways, on to his boss fight. We're going to get the Husk on the left side. So again, Bystro with, at this point, we'll call it a half a floor lead because he's yet to find item room or boss fight here on Caves 2. But Mello's just about to catch up to him now and get onto his Caves 2 after a little bit of health up and this God room with the miter in it again. So 50% chance now that any red heart that spawns actually is going to become a blue heart as it spawns for Melloace. So he's got an even nicer build going on right now. Nice followers with pretty good damage. And you can see his quad shot. Do I need to say more about that? It's quad shot, duh. But yeah, he's looking pretty good. So he's basically got like 6-shot going out actually, now that I think about it. So he's a 6-shooter technically. But we got Pestilence for, for Bystro on the right side, which is going to wind up as a second cube of meat, which is going to bring a little more damage to his fold as well. So that'll turn his 1 cube of meat into full-on Meat Boy's head floating around. Like I said, still blocking shots, still damaging anything that touches it, but also firing out a red tier, kind of the same that Sister Maggie does. Yeah, Bystro lives in Scotland. I don't think there's a server in Scotland, quite honestly. Trying to think where the hell his closest one is. Wow, where the hell is Amsterdam, probably, actually? Is probably the closest one for him. I'm trying to think where there's one that would actually be geographically closer that he could cast to. And yeah, they're probably getting slammed right now. Because if you think about it, anybody that's watching LCS is basically getting routed through one of those servers overseas. So yeah, he's getting basically just like slammed hardcore by lag. Ooh. Now that's a nice find in your store. So for half off, Bystro going to pick up the external compass. So as he walks back out, we'll see his mini map here. That'll actually show you where his item room. Oh, is only 1 room away. Not bad. So he's only got the 1 room to clear to get over to the item room, and then he'll head over to the left and get over towards that boss fight. So nice little advantage there on Bystro's side. And once again, Eve's Birdfoot showing up. This is becoming a real popular trinket all of a sudden today. Like, that's shown up in both of the races so far. Let's see, Mello fighting his boss fight for Caves 2. Yes, please, on that bomb, so he'll walk backwards for that momentarily. There we go. Fistula showing up, so not a real bad boss fight. This one's pretty easy, all in all. Yeah, Lulstream, SGDQ, like, they're getting slammed, so... crap happens. And again, Bystro's in Scotland. He doesn't have a real server anywhere near him, honestly. Yeah, Amsterdam's the best one, according to Shuffler. He's in Netherlands, by the way. So we got plenty of racers overseas. Crap happens. Well, overseas for me. Let me rephrase that. Oh, does somebody want to link up Summer Games Done Quick for us, please? It's on Speed Demo's archive. Excuse me. And they're doing a bunch of speedruns raising money for charity, and they're over 100,000 already as I went to bed last night, so I'm not exactly sure what they're up to now. But they were at 100,000 or 108,000, I think, when I went to sleep. It's ridiculous. But all weekend long, they're doing some really awesome speedruns. They've actually set, I think, like 2 or 3 world records during the time, too. It's been nutty. So there's the links for you. Like, it's really awesome. But yeah, they'll be going on till basically Monday, I believe. All the way through Monday? Yeah, I think through Monday. I kind of can't remember the schedule off the top of my head, but yeah, check them out too. They are doing some awesome stuff over there. Over 120,000 raised now. Holy crap. That's insane money. Alright, Justice Guard, one of every type of item. Hermit Card's going to teleport Bystro into his store whenever he wants it. Now, mind you, he's already gotten to the store to the store on this floor, so we'll save that for the next one. And hope he doesn't get yet another greed fight, though. I'm going to put money on that. Yeah, it was what? Pilot Wings, Diddy Kong Racing... Was it just 2? Maybe it was just 2. Anyways, speaking of 2, Monstro 2 on the right side for Bystro. But we're both in the boss fight at the same time. We're going to wind up with Little Gish here. Oh, actually, we're not. I forgot we already had Little Gish following around Melloace. So a little bit of health up for Mello, and a Devil Deal for that matter. If only the Monster Manuel didn't suck. But moving on without the Devil Deal once again, Monster Man well would have spawned 1 random follower per room that Mello used that in. Again, meh, not that good. I was going to say math slightly off on that one. The ATL and CAR are Atlanta and Carolina. Those are the football teams that they're representing. Basically, if you check out BOILeR.org, it was so that I could put them into... oh, shit, that's not typing. Would help if I was clicked into the chat room to type. You think I know this by now. Either way, there you go. The BOILeR.org link will, if you go onto standings, it'll show you like NFL, National Football League in America standings. They're basically representing a football team so that it made scheduling and putting them into divisions a lot easier for me. So, Melloace is the Atlanta Falcons representative, and Bystro is representing the Carolina Panthers. Yep, that greed. Told you. Told you. Don't say I didn't call that. I'm just saying, don't say I didn't call that. It's usually on depths too. You're usually going to wind up with a greed fight in your store. It's pretty safe. Aw, somebody's butthurt that they didn't think of it. That's called being lazy. That's called you being a douche. Alright, so coming across Mom's foot fight here, we'll see if Mello's going to take the time advantage or if he wants to go back for his item room. I think he's got a good enough build. He'll probably wind up skipping over this, because with no way to teleport out of here, he will be stuck in this room, but indeed he is going to go on to this fight. Alright, so both at the same time on their mom's foot fight. We're just about even on this. Even on the damage as well, though Bystro down to just half a heart here. Alright, so a little more health up. Mello the first to kill off Mom's foot. We got Bystro about halfway through it. That's a big. How you doing? Alright, so again, on the womb at the moment, we got Bystro had to reset here as he died in Mom's foot fight. Yeah, absolutely on the couple extra bombs, so Mello's moving on. Again, just looking for a boss fight at this point. Because Mello doesn't have an orbital to sit by the bottom door with. Without an orbital, it makes it pointless to do that. Alright, so Bystro started off this new run here with Bloody Lust. Will wind up every time he gets a kill in a room up to a maximum of 6. Wind up giving him, it's give or take almost about half a damage up. It's a little bit less, but close enough for all intents and purposes. So again, he maxes out about 3.2 total damage up off of that. But again, that'll reset at the end of every single room. Actually testing it, it's actually 0.4 something. What's up, Panda? How you doing? So there's that boss fight for Melloace, so we'll wind up with this first of the two. And again, we're not on an XL floor, so we still got one more floor to dig through after this, trying to find another boss fight. Hoping for something good out of this side, though. Yeah, see, Alex got the full explanation, by the way. Alex is the one that set up platinumgod.co.uk. So, yeah, he knows exactly what's going on with that. There's these weird-ass damage calculations that go in with it. It's... yeah, trust me, it gets weird. And I do mean weird. Like, if you like math, awesome, go for it. But it winds up being a little bit higher than that. Like, it's not a lot higher, mind you, but there's weird damage calculations in on top of that. It's like 0.4, give or take. Like, give or take. And it's like 0.38 or something, or 0.39, I think, if I remember correctly, but it's close. So I just say at that point it's close enough to it. But yeah, there's weird damage calculations. Like, it is technically speaking 0.28, like Alec and the site say. But at the same point, like, you know, like we were also adding, there's these weird damage calculations on top of that that kind of make it like 0.4-ish. But again, moving on, gotta love those teleports. You gotta love those teleports. But moving directly onto that Mom's Heart fight, and wow, that might have been a long time until he got there. Well, he might have gone down to the bottom, actually. You never know. Either way, Melloace going right onto Mom's Heart and looking to even this up in one race apiece here. I know, you gotta love those Emperor cards, don't you? Anytime it teleports this year, I swear, it's just like they've all shown up in the womb or in the depths at the very latest, or earliest in that case, I guess. But they've always been showing up and just been at absolute clutch times, like, I feel like finding my mom. Okay, cool, I found my fight. Like, done. Jeez Louise, already over halfway through this Mom's Heart fight. This damage build is kind of nice on Melloace's side, so he's ripping on through. About 20% more to go. Make that 10, make that 5. And you might as well go ahead and chalk that one up with that bomb. Wow, nicely bounced bomb that happened to kill absolutely everything. It would have anyways with Mom's Heart dying, but even so, hell of a placement on that bomb when it bounced. Either way, nicely done. Melloace has got himself a 1-to-1 tie here. So like I said, forcing a pivotal game 3. Excuse me. We're going to wind up getting both of them reset. I think Bystro is going to wind up trying to check another server if I'm, well, hopefully it will. I'm going to tell you to go ahead and check another server. But we'll run a couple, well, we'll run like 3 minutes worth of ads to give him time to get himself reset and all that good stuff. Same thing on Mello's side. I'll get himself actually reset to his, the room that he wants. But great job by him. We got ourselves a 1-1 tie and a pivotal game 3 coming up. So take your time, Bystro. Again, we got no races for another like 5 hours. Believe me, take your freaking time, bro. I'm in no rush. So don't feel bad. But he's going to get himself reset and see if he can't find a better connection. Hopefully it works out decently for him. We'll run a few minutes of ads. We'll be right back with you. Thank you guys again for all the support and dealing with the crap. We'll be right back with you again. Hey, shit happens. Welcome to the internet. What do you do? Alright, so we're back. We should hopefully be cleared. Oh, shoot. Sorry, hold on a second. I have a cat on my lap that is making this relatively impossible for me. Hold on. Sorry, standing on my headphone cables. There we go. Anyways, flipping back over. Let me make sure I still have this captured correctly. Works for me. Awesome. So we got Bystro back. And he's going to reset a time or two here, but we got round number 3 just about to get underway here. Bystro just got himself back online, so God, I love that GIF. God, that GIF is so goddamn cute on Melloace's side. It just like freaks the hell out. I love that thing. It's so cute. It's so cute. That freak out is just great. Oh, man. Yes, like I said beforehand, there were 3 minutes of ads incoming. Complain less about it because Bystro wasn't doing anything anyways. He was still getting reset because he was resetting his connection, guys. You gotta chill out. Like, you really do. You missed nothing in the process, so we were giving Bystro time. What happened to humanity at whatever point in life where it's just like, must have my free entertainment now? Wow. I wonder. I really do. Anyways, like I said, we're about to start up round number 3 here. Again, they'll get back on call together momentarily, assuming that actually got disconnected. Looks like they're just about ready to go, though. Whoever wins this one and gets through Mom's Heart first is going to be your winner. So again, best of luck to both racers. We got an item room looking at Bystro. We got a curse room looking at Melloace. Yeah, if I was TV, I'd, like, stop the race, like, every floor and, like, all right, ad time. Could be way worse than it is, trust me. Wow, it really wants Mello to be the cat today. Ooh, the raw liver's showing up for the second time this week. Very rare item in in a Seeker room. But lots of health up there. Melloace getting 2 red heart ups. We got Bob's Curse for poison bombs and 5 free bombs for Cdrbystro on the right side. And the new item room here for Melloace is going to... although he's going to take it, apparently, is Kamikaze. I'll be damned. So with that extra health, Mello's feeling kind of safe with this. And again, the Kamikaze glitch, if you want to call it that, is allowed, where if you hug a wall and do it correctly, you don't take damage. So that is allowed, though it has killed all but 2 of our racers this season. So it is quite risky, and hence why we let it happen. BOILeR, sponsored by Pizza Flavored Beer. Oh, and Mello is going to go back and take Guppy's tail. I'll be darned. So Curse Increase, which gives you more chance of Devil Deals and Devil items. Wow, there was cat fur everywhere. Anyways, also curses you into most likely getting nothing but locked chests to spawn, and I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but chances are you're supposed to get less keys spawns as well. So we'll see how that pans out. A little bit of health up there for Bystro, and he'll be the first on down to basement 2. Again, Black Widow just about dead on the left side here for Mello. One more shot, there you go. Ooh, health up and damage up. Again, mismarked item with meat. That is not tears up, instead damage up with it. Guppy's fail. That'd be great. Great nickname. That screwed me over in one of my runs, actually. So for me, it was Guppy's fail. There you see Mello using Kamikaze, hugging a wall at the same time, trying not to take damage. Hey, what's up, Callie? How you doing? No, I said Guppy's tail. No. Alright, so Lust just about down. Wow, one of the rare spawns off of Lust, the virus. So Poison Touch now for Melloace as well. So with that health build, that's actually going to be pretty handy. Anything that touches him is going to take on a poison damage over time. Got Bystro on over to his new item room. Bystro likes his pills. Ooh, not that one though. Health down. Ouch. Though, let's see, a little bit of speed up to increase there. So again, another mismarked item, Roid Rage. Only gives you speed increase. No range up on that. New item room and boss fight here for Melloace. So he'll be getting through his basement 2 momentarily. Bystro just looking for that boss fight. Hey, what's up, Nargos? How you doing? Ooh, speaking of keys, no more problem with that on Melloace's side at this point. And again, Mello doesn't take pills at all, so those are probably going to stay keys, but 99 keys with that skeleton key. Anything locked, and keep in mind, Guppy's tail, cough cough, also on Melloace's side, locked chests, galore, cough cough, can be unlocked. Great combination right there. That is incredible synergy for Melloace. He's going to get a lot of good stuff out of that. And as you can see, speaking of good stuff, it's famine. Everybody say, as you already are, to famine if you would. And again, if you don't have a Taco's chat on, you can't see that, or the Judgy Please emote for that matter, but we'll see those later. A little bit of health up for Bystro. First onto Caves 1. And immediately with an item room, nothing that special, but Telepathy for Dummies gives you homing shots for the room you're in. On a 2-room recharge, Bystro will say no thanks to it and leave it behind. Again, finishing off, excuse me. Excuse me again. Sorry, that really messed with my voice. Finishing off the Horseman there, we got the 1 cube of meat for Melloace, so the 1 orbital floating around, blocking shots and damaging anything walking into it. Well, double poison touch? Why not? Virus on Bystro's side as well has shown up, so he's going to go through a challenge room in order to take that. Let me get you a link there, 1 up. Oh, already in chat. Never mind. I don't have to do it. Haha. There's the links for you on Spazbot to get Otaku's chat add-on, and any single browser that you could be using. Don't ask for Safari. But other than that, any browser you could be using. Somebody asked for Internet Explorer, and Otaku made it, so it's actually there. But whatever you're using, feel free. It's right there for you. Absolutely awesome chat add-on, especially if you mod a channel here at Twitch. That's really awesome and really, really handy for you. Yeah, Mello did a great job with that room, and I'm not fond of it either, actually. Man, I hate that room so much. Okay, we're shedding. Spazbot didn't beat anybody to it. That was triggered by one of the subs there. Totally triggered it. Bot's not sentient. Are people willing to use Safari? Dear God, I hope not. Yeah, Spazbot is. I see the mod tag on mine, at least. Ah, gotcha. I keep forgetting you're on IRC. Always forget that. Speaking of lock chests, Melloace got one to spawn there because of the Guppy's tail. Also gets to unlock it because of his pretty much infinite amount of keys. Still holding on to 97 thanks to that skeleton key. Another lock chest. Ooh. Sad Onion. Yes, please. That tier rate increase. Very, very nice. Nothing in Bystro's curse room. So he'll be moving on with absolutely nothing there. We got the burnt penny now for Melloace. As Mello picks up coins, there's a chance that'll spawn a bomb for him as well that he can take. Ravager. You're tripping, man. Dave's not here, man. This is not Team Dave race, man. That is later. Anyways, Mello coming across this boss fight here for Caves 1, so that's a distinct advantage on his side, because Bystro's still just looking for the same here. What do you mean Dave's not here, man? So a couple of champion mobs and a champion version of the boss, for that matter, in Melloace's room. And don't forget to refresh if you add on that add-on. Redundancy, Department of Redundancy. If you put the add-on into your browser of choice, there you go. If you do that, refresh your chat as well. Make sure you do that. There's also, once you do get it loaded, there is in the gear icon, there is a way that you can refresh just your chat with one command in there. So definitely check that out instead of having to refresh a whole page should something happen. Yeah, say that 10 times fast. See? I did math. Not really well, but I did math, so yeah. Anyways, moving on to Caves 2, we got a Catacombs version, the expansion level of the floor. Or expansion version of the level, I should say. So a couple tougher enemies. As you can see, these poop flies are not exactly nice, but Melloace doing a great job dodging them all. Two of spades will double up the amount of keys he has. Woohoo, we're back to 99. He was running low, had to play it safe there. I mean, you know, he had 4 keys missing. He had to get them back. Oh no, Bystro down. Ouch. Cat, you gotta move. Cat, you gotta move. Thank you. God. Alright, once again, Small Rock showing up. Isn't that number 4 now today, if I'm not mistaken? But again, damage up, fire rate increase, and movement speed decrease for Cdrbystro. I believe he's gotten almost all of them. I think Mello got 1, and Bystro's gotten the other 3 today. That's kind of crazy. So again, just looking for the item room here at this point. Mello already knows where his boss fight is to end off the caves. Just looking to find himself his item. And again, I think he's going to be okay on the keys to get into anything at this point, so we're doing okay here. Yeah, greed heads and the masks are 2 of just absolutely god-awful enemies that need to burn and rot in the, like, 8th circle of hell that I'm going to create just for them. Alright, Chocolate Milk, and Bystro is actually going to take it. Kind of surprising. He's going to either be able to charge his shots or be able to make his own fire rate, depending on how fast he hits his... There you go. Speaking of that, going to make his own fire rate, like I was saying. Just by spamming down your arrow key or fire button if you're on a controller. You're going to be able to make your own fire rate with that. So you can kind of cap out your own fire rate the same way that the Sad Onion's done quite the same thing for Melloace. That's a Mutton. How you doing today? And speaking of Mello, finally coming across that item room. We'll see what he gets momentarily here. Double Larry Jr. for Cdrbystro on the right side. That $3 bill making another appearance. $3 bills, y'all? Oh, Limp Bizkit style-y over on the left. No, sorry, that's a terrible, terrible, terrible joke. I'm sorry, Fred Durst, don't sue me. You seem like you might. Please don't sue me. Anyways, the $3 bill gives you random shot effects for the room that you're in, so Mello actually willing to take it. I would call it kind of a risk, but we'll see what happens here. Ooh, Mello holding onto a pill as well. That may be for way later on. I don't think he wants to risk using up all the keys that he's got, but he wouldn't mind that being a bombs or key pill either later on. 98 bombs would be very, very handy, I'll say. Ooh, Spider Bite, yet another one of our very rare Secret Room items, so slowdown effect on every one of Bystro shots now. That has shown up very few times this year, but a very, very nice item. So all sorts of stuff getting inflicted upon Bystro's character's head, but it's going to do wonders for him here. Alright, more pills. Uh-oh, Bystro's found telepills, then also found his item room because of those, so that worked out decently enough. He's also holding on to that half a white heart in his health screen. Real quick, second cube of meat for Melloace gives him the full-on head of Meat Boy floating around, also firing out tears. But again, there you see it disappeared now on Bystro's side, but he did have himself one half an eternal heart. Had he gotten another one on this floor, or taken that to the next floor with him, that would have been a full red health container increase. I found pills and ate 'em are basically just an empty pill. It does nothing except give you a real stupid sound. Alright, there's the burnt penny coming into effect. Like I said, chance that it spawns a bomb whenever you pick up a coin, so Melloace getting a free bomb out of that room. I'd be surprised. Some of our racers really, really love chocolate milk, and both in real life and in-game. Let me clarify. But I mean the in-game item, obviously. But again, some of our racers really, really do like that item. You'd be really surprised. Again, there you see Burnt Penny doing tons of work. Mello getting some free bombs and moving on along to his next room. I love it in real life. I don't like it in the game, personally, but I love it in real life. Does that count for anything? Match from yesterday to recommend. Let me take a gander here and see what I would tell you to watch. I would say... I would say watch Cobalt Streak and Zero Game Plan, honestly. It's a lot closer than you think that the score would indicate, believe me. It was really good races. I would go for that one first. Yeah, that was a great first race. And here we see the red effect on the tiers for Melloace. Again, $3 bill for him, so he gets random effects every room. But that red tier is actually a freeze effect randomly with Mom's Contact. So again, you get all sorts of cool stuff from time to time here. And then sometimes you get number 1. Which, whatever, it basically caps out your fire rate. So in Mello's case, that's not bad. He seems to have enough range up at this point that it's okay for him. He doesn't have to faceplant anything. What's up, Cobalt? How you doing, sir? Whoa. That was close. No, that was a hell of a first race, honestly. Like, that was a ridiculous way to start the day off. Can $3 bill give you Polyphemus? No, it cannot. Actually, kind of thank goodness on that. That would be kind of screwy, depending on what room you're in. But no, it cannot. There's a few things that $3 bill will not give you. Like, it won't give you the knife, it won't give you Brimstone, Polyphemus, Sacred Heart, Ipecac. I'm forgetting things. Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus aren't on the list. I'm sure I'm forgetting other stuff, but I think that's lasers, so both of the technologies aren't on there. And you won't get Mulligan either, so you won't fire out flies. I knew there was something else. Oh no, Bystro cheap shot it from behind. Ow. I just saw that like humming in on him from behind, and I didn't know if he saw it or not. Obviously not, but Bystro down to the beginning again. Blow just about down on Mello's side. Oh, there we go. So a little bit of health increase, and a little bit of health replenishment for that matter. You got the black bean on Bystro's side would be panic farts. If you get hit, that would poison everything around you as you release a fart, and a poison cloud would hit everything. Ah, there we go. I keep forgetting that we actually have that. So there you go. Sad Onion, Inner Eye, Spoonbender, My Reflection, Number 1, Lucky Foot. Really, Lucky Foot's on there. Forgot about that. Magneto, yep. Mom's Contact, Ouija Board, Speedball, and Tough Love. Makes perfect sense. Alright, a little bit of speed and damage up for Bystro with his pickup there of growth hormones. Wow, I cannot say that word. No idea why. Yep, first person to pick up toothpicks this year. It's happened. So I was waiting for it. Somebody was going to do it. Somebody was going to. It wasn't accidentally. That's the thing, though. You can take him if you want to. You just don't have to, and you can reroll him. So there's my reflection showing up for Melloace. Not a room I want to have that happen in. This is why I don't like $3 bill. Getting my reflection at the worst time? No thank you. Oh, however, thank you, Carry Blue Candle, in the store for 15 cents when you're holding out a 38. Absolutely purchase that, so Mello's going to have himself a nice little carry item. Absolutely we can. Let me get the split link for you if I could learn to spell. There you go. Yeah, the carry candle begins. That CAGart.net link will have both Melloace and Cdrbystro side by side for you. Speaking of Mello, moving on down to his depths 2. We got Bystro moving on down to his new basement 2. Again, Bystro just ate a death there, so he is even further behind. He's eaten 2 deaths in this run? Might be 3, I forgot. Either way, there you see that candle doing its work. Incredibly overpowered item. Speaking of nice overpowered items too, Bystro with the Guardian Angel, a double speed orbital that'll also take any other orbital that you pick up and double speed it as well. Toothpicks only give you a 16% shot speed increase, which really isn't that spectacular. It's just your shots moving faster on screen. So that's the reason we allow them to be rerolled in the first place, because it's just not that great. Speaking of that, a little bit of range up with Mom's Lipstick. Again, not that great, though in the case of, let's say, Melloace, that could help him out should he get number 1 again. It's the Toothpicks. They do almost nothing. It's pretty true, though. They almost do nothing, so that's why most of our racers don't want them. Like I said, though, finally had it picked up this year, if nothing else. So we're down to, I think, 4 items that have not been picked up, all of which are on the banned list. Notice that there's 7 banned items and that 4 have not been picked up. So yeah, we've had the Bible accidentally picked up, and we've had, oh lord, I can't remember what the other one was. That's gonna mess with me now. Why can I not remember what the other one was that somebody picked up? I can't remember now. I think somebody picked up the scrolls, actually. Yeah, it was the scrolls, wasn't it? Yep. So there you go. So we're only missing the 2 fetus items. Let's see, Ipecac and the shovel as pickups. How come the Cat o' Nine Tails? This is a really good question, actually. Why is the Cat o' Nine Tails not rerollable? Really good question there. Because that, again, is just shot speed increase. That would allow you to reroll boss items, which would basically give you nothing but a bunch of health up. There's a few damage ups in there, but it would give you the boss items on those rerolls. And again, speaking of number 1, one of the random tiers there for Melloace, and again gets it. Speaking of getting stuff, Mini Mush, wow, I can't talk anymore, for Cdrbystro is going to decrease his size, increase his range and speed, and he just picked up Safety Cap, which is now more chance that at the end of rooms or out of chests that he's going to get pills to spawn. I believe it's about a 10% increase. Yeah, if you pick up any of the banned items, doesn't matter if it's a space use or not, you have to reroll or restart. See, now I just said it wrong because you did too. Either way, though, yeah, you have to restart if you picked up any of the banned items. And we got Chad. Ooh, jeez. That's the one problem. When you get Chad down to low health, it turns into this little speedster bastard. And again, if you're just in line with him, if he sees you, he's beelining for you at, like, breakneck speed. And again, with the small rock there, yeah, you're kind of moving slow. See, and again, I swear the game hears me. Moving slow, the hourglass, slowing down time, okay. Alright, little Steve, new good way to start off, so a follower with homing tiers for Bystro. 5 free bombs for Melloace there. Not the greatest thing off of the Judgy. There you see the Judgy, please. Either way, 5 free bombs for him with a remote detonator. He doesn't have to keep the detonator itself, but gets to keep the bombs. Now you see he's got the Bloody Penny as well, does Melloace. And as he picked up coins, that actually gave him a random chance that it spawned half a red heart for him. And again, now with the blue candle, you can see even firing into closed doors doesn't matter. You still damage Mom's foot. A little bit of poison damage on her accidentally. I don't think he meant to take that damage, but oops. Either way, a little bit of health up for Mello and on down to the womb levels. And getting a Utero 1 will be the expansion version of the womb 1 for him, so tougher enemies once again. What's up, Walt? How you doing? When you greatly damage Shed, it becomes Troy Polamalu. I like that. I like that one. I might have to use that. That's really good, actually, Hutch. I dig that one. Oh, Mello would love a Devil Deal right now. Anything with damage up in it, he would love. He's got the carry candle, though, so I'm sure he's fine without it. He'd be okay either way, but he would love to get a Devil Deal that he could spend some of those hearts on, absolutely. How about a little bit more health? Like we were talking about the hearts here. Another one in a lock chest for Melloace. So this is the beauty of having both Guppy's paw, or excuse me, Guppy's tail to get more lock chests, and also having the skeleton key to have an infinite amount of keys almost to be able to get into them. So this is working out very well. You can see, especially in a race situation, Mello's got himself a hell of a build, mostly from lock chests giving him items like this. Tammy's head, not quite as useful as the blue candle, but would also respawn at the end of every room, or recharge, I should say, and let you fire out whatever type of tiers you have, basically in every type of direction. Blue Baby's Soul, no thanks, that would have replaced his Bloody Penny, and would have been more damage for Melloace flying around the room with homing shots, but again, not that spectacular. Finally, a great chest. I told you they still spawn. It still happens, guys. See? It's not every chest, just most of them. There's your proof. In fact, I think that's the second one on this run. By the way, chocolate milk again for Bystro. So again, he's not scared of it. That's the second time he's picked it up today, and it's not like it's scaring him off. Ow. So there's a half heart for Melloace. Like I said, he's still going to be looking for coins to be able to do the same. Oh, wow. Here's where you can have some real fun with your Bloody Penny. Heart machines. Think about that. Bloody Penny spawns hearts randomly, mind you, when you pick up coins. Heart Machine costs hearts to get coins. That could be a pretty infinite loop for you right there. Just think about the logistics of that. If you're ever trying to have fun with the game, that's a good way to kind of start breaking it. Same thing with the portable IV bag. It would do the same for you. And there you see as Mello picks up the 2 coins, both happen to spawn hearts for him that time. Yet another lock chest. Might as well. Oh, God, the curved horn. Thank you. Damage increase. We were talking about looking for damage. Finally, we see it. So the curved horn will add, I believe it's +2 damage onto Mello's tiers. So he's now got, and again, sorry, I was a little bit late on that, but hey, and bye to Famine, as Cdrbystro has already taken him out. Either way, though, Maggie's Face spawned that 1/2 an Eternal Heart for Bystro. If he takes that onto the next floor or gets another one on this floor, he's going to turn that into a full red heart container. But ripping on through here. Pretty much no chance. A little bit of range up there, which we were talking about Mello could also kind of use. No Devil Deal, though, so he's going to hang on to all of his hearts. And more lock chests. Temperance card this time. Again, Blood Machine with the Bloody Penny from beforehand would have been a nice way to kind of play that for a little bit of a loop. But now with the damage up on Curved Horn, Mello's just going to leave that behind, blow it up, get his health back out of it. Alright, speaking of that health, and 2 bombs coming out of there. Very nice. I would probably bomb back out of this dead end. I hate these rooms that Mello's in. There we go. Worth the damage. Run! Yeah, Chocolate Milk and Brimstone used to be a really great interaction where it would, like, max out your damage on Brimstone. It was beautiful. But nowadays, it basically, you can just, like, if you do the, you know, like, if you sit there and spam your arrow keys like Bystro would be doing to fire his shots, or in his case, probably his controller, but if you spam it like that, you're just spamming really low damage Brimstone tiers. It's kind of cool, but at the same point, it's really crappy damage. So, it's kind of not worth it anymore. Alright, that golden key will get Bystro into this item room for free, though he's going to pick up this other key behind the fire, and you'll see he'll keep his 4 keys as he gets through here. 2 of diamonds will give, in this case, Bystro 2 cents. Would have normally doubled up the money he had, but at 0, it gives you 2 free pennies. Anarchist Cookbook would spawn random bombs across the room. Bystro will leave it behind in this case. On into the curse room, and again, nothing doing. And next season I'll have the Isaac. Wow, more damage up out of a lock chest. It was going to happen sooner or later with this many lock chests, but Steven Toomer has shown up for Melloace. So even more damage for him, and amazingly gets triple shot in this room off of his random tiers. So you see those huge damaging triple, in this case, red tiers. Alright, Sun card, just an immediate kill of everything. Bystro's just playing some catch-up at this point. He isn't too worried about using the Sun card properly. He has a long way to go before that be the case. And on that note, Mello's found himself his boss fight here, so looking to win this one 2-1. Mello looking to stay close to the top of his division with still just the one loss on the season. Yeah, the candle's got a 4-second charge time. That's why it's so overpowered. Watch this. Doot, charged. Doot, charged. So again, you can see why that is such a great item. You get to use it all the time. It's phenomenal damage. It can basically replace your tiers. It's really, really overpowered. But again, already 50% of the way through Mom's Heart here. Melloace just flying on through. And just a little bit more damage left to do. And just like that, one more tier ought to do it. There you see the one shot of the candle just to be on the safe side. But Melloace has got himself a 2-1 victory. So again, congratulations, sir. And again, well done by Bystro. Again, nothing you can do about that. But the bad luck returns. The face paint did not pay off. But Rainbow, baby. Aw. Aw, the Rainbow shows up. Dang it. Either way, though, 2-1 victory. I think that might actually be only our second one this week, believe it or not. The win of